press 9 in the chat box if you can hear me. Now you should be able to hear me well. So let me get a confirmation. Let me know you can hear me. All right, we in the building. We're in the building. So like I was saying when I was muted, this is a special live broadcast of the channel. And this is special because I want a bunch of people that were guests at the last Soul Glow retreat to join me. So I have some people already lined up and I don't want to waste anyone's time. So I want to get right into it. So first, let me bring on the Miss Jazz, the medium, who was the first person to actually put on, actually the second person. Shout out to Chris and Lighten. He did something in the third Soul Glow retreat, but she's the first person in this one to actually put on the event at the retreat or put on the session at the retreat. So let me add her. There she go right there. Let me lay out the group. All right, peace. Can you hear me?
Peace. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yep, hear you loud and clear. I don't need these junks. Hear you loud and clear, yo. Loud and clear. So in front of everyone on my YouTube, obviously I thank you live at the event. You put on a phenomenal session, yo. I had no clue what you were going to do. Absolutely no clue. Those who joined probably thought it might have been mad orchestrated and stuff like that. But literally, I kind of put on the spot. You feel me? My spirit said, let her do something at the event. I knew it had something to do with intuition, but what came about even shocked me. I was highly impressed. So I want to thank you in front of everyone.
It's definitely an honor. Definitely an honor. I honestly didn't know what I was going to do. I just knew that it had came to me during the meditation to one thing that I like to do is help people develop their gifts. I have a knack for seeing like what type of gifts people have. So I had been in the middle of creating like exercises to kind of help people to connect with themselves, to listen to that little voice inside of themselves. And that's how that exercise came to me.
Absolutely. So I wanted to bring you on first, and I wanted to bring on the good Doc Latanya on second, but she is en route. She has some things she's taking care of. So I'm going to go ahead and bring someone else on. Yo, spiritual homegirl, what it do?
How are y'all?
You may have to mute your joint if you ain't speaking. All is well. I want to thank you as well. You assisted me. Anything I asked you to do, you were right there doing it for me. So I want to thank you in front of everyone as well. It was obviously it was an honor to meet you in the flesh. You're someone I've seen on a regular basis on an accelerator program, but it was a pleasure to meet you in the flesh. And like I said, I just want to thank you for helping me as much as you did as well.
Thank you, Teach, for trusting me to do so. So it was cool.
It was easy. Hey, competent people, everybody ain't competent, yo. So when you find someone competent, it's like you found the holy grail. You feel me? You know how it is.
Yep.
But I have no rhyme or reason for this thing, so I'm just gonna bring people on and just get it popping. I'll probably ask y'all some highlights or something like that. Maybe just get some questions. So Nikki, I'm about to bring you on. I see you in the building. What it do? Let me see. I don't know how many. I think I can bring on mad people in here. Lady T, you're in the building. Let me get a mic check, y'all. Nikki, mic
Peace
check.
and love to everybody. Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you loud and clear. Thank you.
Peace, everyone. Peace.
Yep, I hear you loud and clear. I see Queen Chrissy in the building. Let me bring you on.
Peace to everybody.
Yep, hear you loud and clear. I am skipping Latanya, even though I see you on there. I'm gonna skip you. I know you're en route. She driving. She whipping that one way. But I see Saranna's in the building as well. Let me go ahead and bring you on.
Peace, family. Hi.
What up? All right. None of my fellas wanted to show up, man. Fellas be tripping, man. Y'all be hiding, acting all weird and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's all gravy. So that's all I see in the building. Just to give everyone a recap that wasn't there, we had I want to say 19 total, including myself. from as far as Arizona, Florida. Nikki's in Florida. We have people in New York and all throughout the continental U.S. B, where you at, bro? Get the invite and come through. Check your email. So it was a 3-day event. We came through Sunday and we left Wednesday. Like I said, Jazz the Medium put on an intuitive circle. We had Latanya who did a prosperity is popping kind of ritual. And I did a lecture in a workshop, and we had other events there as well. A heads up for the next event, we have someone else that's stepping up and presenting something. You know, I like surprises, so I ain't gonna put it out there like that. You feel me? But the person's on here right now that will be presenting something at the next retreat, where she does this for a living. So I'm all about over delivering. You feel me? So everything that's listed on the website is not actually what's going down. It's going to be even more. Another surprise. As of this morning, the 5th Soul Glow retreat was totally sold out. We literally have half the members from the previous one already signed up, and we had other people that signed up. So this morning, we were literally sold out for the same size cabin that we just rented for this past week. But the spirit told me, hey, yo, let's go ahead and upgrade that joint. I went on to the website and they have a mansion. And peep this. The mansion had the dates that were specifically the ones I like to rock with, Sunday through Wednesday. So September 18th through the 21st. It was literally, those were the only dates available. And when I called up to the office, they said, we usually don't even have this available. It's a $2.5 million mansion. And we're rocking that joint out that long way. You feel me? So it's going down. Soul Glow Spiritual Retreat number 5 is literally up and running. I'm not going to push it too much. I'm just going to put out there here and there. But if you hear my voice and you see it, if you know the energy, I would suggest that you at least put your deposit down to secure your spot. So soulglowretreat.com. That's how you can sign up. There are like 5, 6, 7 queen bedrooms with a private bath. And we also have general selection, which is a shared co-op room. All right. But enough of that. Let's get into some experiences. And let me see if we got any brother. Hey, yo, B, come through, bro. Bring some masculine energy. So let me start with Jazz, yo. Point out something that you can take away from this past event that you want to share with the fam, my YouTube audience. Put out something that you from this last event that stuck out to you. I want everybody to go through and say something that stuck out to them, if you will.
A few things that stuck with me the most was definitely the prosperity ritual. I think everybody's paying off from that ritual already. I'm freaking booked up. So I'm booked up like for the rest of the week. So it's just that prosperity was on point. That was. And then I love how the exercise I did transformed. And we saw some gifts and some people that a few people came to me and told me they didn't know they had gifts. And after doing that exercise, they picked up on some gifts. And how many people had mediumship abilities just completely blew my mind. So that was definitely a dope exercise. And the third thing I would say would be the classes and also my passion, the trading, learning all that stuff like that. And, the way you teach, you always make things so that I can understand, but you done created a monster now. I got a whole plan on how to read on it and everything. So those were my highlights.
Sweet. And just go around. I'm trying to send some more links to the people. So just go, however I brought you in, just go in that same order, if you would.
Okay. A lot of what Jazz said, but some of the things that stuck out for me were the synchronicities from the time we lit the altar for the natives, how we started burning the money, the fire truck started to pass. Oh my gosh, it was just so much for me. Writing in my journal a message to my ancestors, looking over my shoulder a couple of seconds later, and there's a red bird, the cardinal, the North Carolina bird. I'm from North Carolina, so to me, seeing that bird after writing to my ancestors, that was dope. And the overall energy from everybody, when you have a big group of people like that, it can always go either way, but the level of, oh my gosh, the energy was just so dope all around during the whole thing. So I mean, and there's more, but it's more people that's waiting to speak. So I'm gonna stop there.
Yeah, just because you just skimmed through there, I'm gonna paint the picture for those who weren't there. I usually always set up an altar at the retreat, so we'll designate a table or an area, and we'll set up an altar and give offerings and burn ancestor money. So soon when I set up the altar, and I'm pretty certain we just lit the candle, gave our offering, and we are just burning ancestor money. Literally, when I put in the first note, and I think the next person in that joint was on inflamed. Soon when that happened, fire truck just come up the main street. I'm talking about loud that one way. As far as I know, there wasn't a fire truck before or after. Am I lying? Literally, soon when we start our fire, that's when a fire truck. That's a confirmation or a sign from the universe and the ancestors that they received our blessing, they received our offerings. That's a clear-cut indicator, clear-cut sign. So that's what she was speaking about. All right, who was next?
All right, I think me. Can you hear me?
Yep, can hear you loud and clear,
Okay.
Nikki.
For me, it's always the good vibes, the camaraderie, and I know there was a lot of healing going on. The connections. I love those divine connections, and for the people that I spoke with at length or who we kind of clicked with initially, y'all know who you are, redheads, and there's a lot of healing going on within that collective, and I'm glad. I'm really happy about
Absolutely.
that. Yeah.
Absolutely. And it was a pleasure to see Nikki again. She was actually at the first Soul Glow retreat. So it's been mad years since I've seen her, but definitely seen her online. Chris, I'll just call you out so we're in order. Chrissy, you're next. Please just share a highlight from the past event, if you would.
Wow. Peace to everybody. I can piggyback off of what everybody else has said thus for the energy. I mean, if I've never met everybody in person, but it just felt like I knew everybody. And the instant connection is speechless. I mean, I knew I had a little bit of gifts, a little bit, but I didn't realize that, if I really tap in and focus, that I can really bring those things out. So I kind of got a little bit of activation while I was there as well. And as Nicole said, the healing, the synchronicities. I mean, it's an experience that I definitely goes in my top one of my top things that I've done so far.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. I definitely say them same sentiments, but it seemed mad biased if I said that was one of the best events, yo.
Yeah.
It was ill kicking it with y'all.
Was.
All right, lady.
So if I come back, I cook again. If I come back, I'll definitely
Say what?
cook. I say I love to cook, so if I come back, I'll definitely be cooking again.
I love to eat and turn an if into a maybe. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, those pancakes were slapping, yo. All right. Lady T, you are up.
Yes, definitely. Queen Chrissy, you, Saran, and Danielle did y'all thing with the cooking. Definitely, we would definitely need y'all on deck. But peace, everyone. Yes, the experience that I had I went there, had a lot of stuff going on, and just being around the positivity and being around everyone that I have been talking with and online with, it was very magical. I felt it instantly when we got there. Also, the learning is always phenomenal, and the exercise we did with Jazz the Medium was, oh my God. I have experienced doing things on my own, but never with the group, and never to do it on other people as well. So Jazz, you made me realize that yes, I had other powers that I never even thought about having. So I want to thank you for those experiences with you, with Ali, with every single last one of y'all. Thank y'all. It was magical. I loved it.
Yo, appreciate that. Covered by Saran. You're up.
I could diddle everything that Tiana said, and it's just Lady T. It's was an amazing experience between Jazz and LaTanya. And the thing with Jazz, it had me so full because I was overwhelmed that I didn't know I even had any gifts of that nature. And it was amazing. And the energy and the flow that we got from the work we did with LaTanya on the prosperity popping was amazing. I've already seen so many things already come from it. It's been 3 days, 4 days that we've been home. And even with, and I shared this with the group in our private group, working with Jazz, I was able to share a message with a good friend on my way home from the retreat. That's going to make a difference in their lives. And it was really just, it made me really full and thankful and grateful to feel chosen to do such a thing.
Power.
And I'll make more pancakes.
I'm about to say that's a prerequisite. You got to make more pancakes, yo. Got to make more pancakes. I appreciate that. And Shanice, you're up. Unmute your joint, Shanice.
Oh, okay.
You
Peace,
good?
everybody. How y'all doing?
Well,
I just recall it being such a beautiful experience. With being with like-minded people, everybody was so calm and welcoming, and seeing me come out of my shell, seeing people come out of their shell, people opening up to gifts. It was a lot of healing, a lot of fun. It just felt like family. It felt right because originally, when you posted it in September, I was like, I'm gonna go, but if somebody cancels, I'm gonna slide in. So I know that I was supposed to be there, and everybody that I met, and I look forward to interacting with y'all some more.
oh, that's so sweet. And she clowned on me the most too. She being all prim and proper here, but those who know, if I put everybody on the screen, they gonna be laughing. Hey, yo, she's funny as hell, yo. One of the most funniest people I met in the flesh, for real, for real.
Oh, thank you.
Mad funny, yo. I'll be the butt end of those jokes.
As you should be.
Here you go. Here you go. That's the one we know. All right, BK, the bro came through. All right, what up? What up? Hey, this is Jamie Foxx in the flesh, y'all. Introduce y'all to Jamie Foxx.
Well,
Come through. A highlight from the actual event, bro.
Well, the retreat was. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
All right. So the retreat was dope. I got confirmation on the fire truck and money. I didn't catch on to it, but then it was like brought back up, and I was like, okay, I can how the confirmation is happening, and now I can't really hear confirmations, but the retreat was definitely for me to do what I'm doing. The whole group, it just confirmed that everything I thought it was, because everybody types. Man, it was a dope week, honestly. But I learned a lot. There, you'll learn anything if you're trying to speed you up. And it's a lot. Grateful to that retreat. And grateful to everybody else that was there because it really did like.
Sweet, bro. You was chopping in and out, but I think we got the gist of it. You was definitely chopping in and out, bro. And me and my man shot so much damn pool too. How many games we shoot? Probably like 30 games of pool or something like that.
Yeah, man, we was like what 20, 27, close to it.
That's crazy, yo.
BK won all the games.
Ain't that right?
BK won all the games. That's correct.
Here you go. Here you go. You made all that up. It don't even matter who won. We ain't even putting that out there. We just said we enjoyed ourselves and had, enjoyed that fellowship, that brotherhood while we shooting pool. We ain't even talking about who won and lost.
I experienced it for myself, so I can say who won and who lost.
Here you go. I was about to say, welcome to the party, Shanice. I know you came going like, oh yeah, it was such a great time. I said, I don't know this person.
I was trying to be professional.
You were. Now you done. You feel me?
It didn't last long. It didn't last long.
I see y'all wilding too on the posts in the group and stuff like that. Everybody's posting their prosperity. Like Hey, yo, Latanya had that joint popping for real.
Yes.
Latanya had that joint popping. We still have other guests that's in the chat box. King Jewel, I hear you doing some phenomenal things with your readings. Funny thing about, I hope you don't mind me sharing this, but like I said, Jazz, she put on the intuitive circle, and people were literally, she went from intuitive circle to mediumship circle, where cats was giving out names, descriptions of loved ones and stuff like that. And the brother King, real name King, he was saying actual names of people. If I'm not mistaken, he said a name or a description of somebody. You know, he was feeling himself that long way after he got done. You know what I mean? He's like, man, I'm a medium. I'm a medium. You know what I'm saying? So day one, he talking about he's a medium. I was like, no, dude, you a schmedium. You ain't a medium yet, whatever. so he is King the Schmedium if you look him up on Instagram. Shout out to the job, man. He got it in that one way.
Yeah, me and King, we going on tour. King the Medium, Jazz the Large. We going on tour.
You know what I'm saying? I call Jazz the Large. But if anybody don't want to stay on, if you want to drop off, there's no, you know what I mean? There's no rhyme or reason. I appreciate you for coming through. So when I said that, somebody dropped off like, bam, let me get out of here. Cause I see somebody else is in a building when they come through. Bam. Danielle, you are up. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, everybody.
Would you like to share a highlight, or you just want to, you coming on to chill? I don't want to put you on the spit out.
Hold on one second.
All right.
You ain't give me no option.
You get no option.
I'm gonna go to another
if you
room.
act shy, I know something's wrong.
I guess I'll share. Yeah, because there's a lot behind the scenes that was going on for me. I definitely after we did that ritual, I definitely experienced a activation, and this is something I didn't get to share with many people. I literally felt something enter in through my body, and there's a lot that's been going on with me. Activation as far as stepping into more of my gifts and stuff like that. You know, I know you guys really haven't had the chance to really see much of me, but you guys are always hold a special place. Ali, you really do. And that's just because I've been really busy, you know, in my studies of astrology and human design and cardiology. And actually, I will be launching a school on about merging those tools. So I'm going to definitely attribute this trip to kind of activating that and get the ball rolling and moving me forward.
And let me just say this, yo. She was giving readings the whole time, yo. The entire am I lying, yo? As far as I know, she was giving out readings the whole
time.
entire time. Just out of the kindness of her heart. You know what I mean? One of the most loving, giving individuals I met on the path, yo. She just give. And you know what I say about you givers? Gotta learn how to say no. You know what I'm saying? When you're a giver like that. Because these humans will drain you if you allow them to. For sure. Beautiful. All right. Anybody else in? Okay. Oh, it was BK that dropped. He dropped quick soon when I said something. This dude dropped so damn quick. All right, so anything else y'all want to share as far as the last retreat? Anything else y'all want to share? Like I say, I ain't really got no rhyme or reason, yo.
I'll jump in. I feel like it was important for this particular group of people to come together. And so if we, you know, think about it, our souls were supposed to be in that space at that time, and we all learned and grew from one another in some way, whether we were able to spend a long time with a person one-on-one or if it was just a group interaction. I know for me, it was important to really connect with someone here in this space who, you know, you don't walk in a room and feel weird when you say, oh my God, I felt a chill. Did you feel that? Or when we woke up in the morning, like, did y'all hear all that rattling in the building? And someone else say, yeah, I heard it. I felt it. So I felt like it meant, and we can have a conversation on that level and then not be, you be the weird person in the room. I think that was really, really a big deal. And we just came together as a group really, really quickly. Everybody fell in line where they wanted to be. You know, some people cook, some people clean, some people waited for the meal, some people taught, some people gave, but it all worked very seamlessly. And I've been a lot of places and a lot of events with large groups, small groups, and things like that. And they're not as seamless as this was.
Yeah, I don't think there was an argument, except for the game, man. Like I've heard your advice though. Let me put myself on here. We do the metaphysical family feud. So every event we have some sort of game. And it usually gets a little competitive, a little edgy, you know what I'm saying? The third one, the kind of energy was directed at me. People arguing like, that ain't the right answer. This answer been said already. But I can honestly say y'all maintain and conduct yourself like adults. You feel me? It's a little competitive, a little edgy, but at the end of the day, everybody was, you know what I mean? It was in good fun and good spirit. You feel me? Shout out to Nikki's team for winning. You know what I'm saying? They did a thug thizzle. But hey, yo, that game is legendary. But I am taking your advice. We're gonna shorten it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Make sure everything stay cool or whatever. Anybody else? Anybody else got something they want to share?
Yes, I also wanted to chime in also on the poppin' prosperity ritual. I did have a few things when I got back home that was waiting for me that looked like it wasn't going to happen, that it wasn't going to work, and it happened and it worked. And I wanted to thank Latanya Yvette once again for that ritual and basically showing us how to do our own sigils and stuff as well, and the candles. And Shanika, thank you for the sprays as well too.
Yep, that was another thing. Shanika even brought some stuff, man. Like I said, it was so many things that I didn't have listed that when y'all got there, I know you were surprised, like, okay, this was an added bonus or whatever and whatnot. And once again, that's because of the collective. The energy was like that. Wasn't preordained or prearranged like that. It just happened to be that way. You feel me? So that's when you know you're really dealing with some spiritual happenings. All right. Anyone else got anything they want to share or comments or anything?
Yeah, I wanted to add on to something. Ali, I think Saran said it the best about, about the particular group of souls that were there. She said it perfectly about, just about the right people being there. And that's always something that I've noticed always, of learning more to trust the process. In my own journey, I've been, as if you and Jazz don't already know, me being a little stubborn. Learning to really truly just let go and surrender. And I think that's what this trip really showed me, because there were some other things that I wanted to be where I wanted to be during this time, but as always, you're always in the right place. No matter what you think, Spirit always has you in the right place at the right time so that you can unfold and step more into your purpose. And I think that's the biggest takeaway that I received from that trip, that Spirit always has me in the right place, and that it's okay to relax. It's okay to just kind of like surrender, because, the universe always wants to dance at your feet. It's ourselves that we ourselves kind of forget, we forget that from all the programming that we've been through, or the trauma that we've been through and I think that's what this trip really kind of reminded me. And also, I did want to let y'all know, for folks, that where you can catch me a lot of time teaching these tools is on Clubhouse. So if you're not on Clubhouse, that's where I'll be. And
how can they find you on Clubhouse, Danielle? And I want to allow everybody who has products and services to put your stuff out there real quick too. I know I cut you off, Danielle, but this is something I wanted to do live. But I'm an in a moment kind of individual. That's why you ain't see me taking pictures and stuff like that. I'm literally stay in the moment. So I go with the flow, and it wasn't. We were so packed, I didn't really have time to go live. So I do want to allow everyone the opportunity to share their product, services, and things they have going on. But please continue, Danielle.
No. You can find me on Instagram underneath it'll be, I believe it's Danielle Davis. You know what? It might be Lotus Amore 27 Danielle, because my page got hacked. My original IG page got hacked. Before too long, I'll take a moment to put my link down in the chat for people. But if you're on Clubhouse, you'll find me underneath my name, Danielle Davis. I'm always in a group called Astro Connections, which I am an admin there, and that's where I host my rooms. But if that's where you want to catch me, that's where you'll usually find me a lot of the times. But again, Ali, I just want to say thank you as always. You know, even if you may not see me all the time, I'm always around. So I appreciate you. Much love to every single one of y'all.
Nothing but love for you. Nothing but love. JazzTheMedium.com. You got the easiest. If you took my spiritual business joint, you know how I love easy websites. So it's easy for me to say JazzTheMedium.com. But Jazz, definitely talk about your services, what you have going on. She the real deal, yo, real deal.
Real quick, I would like to thank everybody. I think I took something from everybody I met there. Everybody was wonderful. The vibe was good. I even shot pool. I got my butt kicked, but I even shot pool with BK. Shout out for Shanice for the karaoke. I got on the mic. You know, we graced the mic. We had SWV and everybody up in there. We were superstars. So, but I had an excellent time. If anyone wants to reach me, I like to keep things very simple. So I'm Jazz the Medium everywhere. I'm Jazz the Medium on Facebook, Instagram. My website is jazzthemedium.com. If you see an extra Z, there are a lot of people out there duplicating me. So if you see like an extra Z or something off, it's not me. I'm just straight. There's no underscore, nothing. It's just Jazz the Medium. I do intuitive readings. I do mediumship readings. I can also read past lives. I can tap into those Akashic records. And I also make an intimacy oil called Tantric Daisy, which is very popular. And I also make a sleep oil that's very popular. It's called Dreamcatcher. And I also have a prosperity oil coming. So Jazz the Medium, I'm everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I'm on all platforms.
Man, was that the illest little intro? She is, you know what I'm saying? Just straight to it, yo. When I first met her, she wasn't on this level, man. It's just beautiful to watch you mature and grow. It really is, yo. Absolutely beautiful. All right. Yo, spiritual homegirl. Oh, hold on. My bad. There you go. Now you're spiritual homegirl. And Jazz, will you get Latanya all her information so you can shout her out for me, please? All her official credentials. All right, Shanika.
All right. So, like Jay, I took Ali's spiritual business course back in January, which was dope, by the way, if anybody's interested in the spiritual biz. So I'm working on getting everything in alignment like Jazz, but so far, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, there will be a Facebook page for Yo Spiritual HG. HG is Homegirl, which will be a podcast. The podcast will be streamed on Anchor, but I'm going to figure out how to get it everywhere else. And eventually it will be transferred over to the YouTube page. I also make products. The products is under my wellness business, the actual business. The podcast came after taking the course, but the actual business is Zaz Aura Wellness Company. There's no website for it yet, but everything that I will be selling right now will be on Etsy. And so far I have a smudge spray for those who can't, burn sage or whatever you decide to burn to cleanse. So there's a smudge spray, and I also have like necklaces, enchanted necklaces. I am wearing the prosperity one right now, but I also have a protection and grounding necklace, which I gave to whoever grabbed them. I only had 5. And then I also have a self-love necklace that I'll be selling as well. And there'll be other products, but for right now, my focus is the spray and the necklaces.
Dope. That's sweet, yo. Very sweet. And if anybody want to drop off, I won't be mad at you. We have Anna that's trying to get in as well. So if anybody have to bounce, you can drop off. Okay, Queen Chrissy, I know you have some great things popping off, so I'm gonna put you on there.
Yeah, I'm just getting fully started. I'm now on all platforms too. It's Christy Tanielle on IG, Facebook, Instagram. It's IG, same thing. And
Yeah, I think so.
no, I'm learning this social media stuff. But my website is christytanielle.com. And I have natural, make the soaps, the body butter, salts, prosperity candles, love candles. I have a couple of signature candles that I made that I got downloads on. I have one called the Pink Flamingo. That's one of my signature candles. And I also just started a class. It's called Elevation Fast, where I merged intermittent fasting with spiritual work. So I'll put them together. So we do intermittent fasting. I've given them a couple of hacks to increase their results. For instance, teaching them about the subconscious programming. So I refer them to the Dr. Gibson's weight loss frequency he has. So I got that too. And everything is christytanielle.com.
Nice. And put that in the chat too, please, if you would. And let me say this too, because I don't think I shared this with everybody. I literally had a headache for 2 days straight, yo. My headache was still pounding when I got back to the crib until I took me a little spiritual bath, did my thug thiz or whatever. The energy was absolutely remarkable. I haven't been around that many elevated souls in a long time in the flesh, and it was definitely felt. You feel me? So every single person on here that's speaking, they definitely have what they talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Because a lot of people in the spiritual community or what you call a snake oil salesman. You know what I mean? They selling you some fake stuff. No, these people are legit, official. So that's why I want to give them opportunity to shout out what they have going on.
And thank you for that, Ali. I appreciate it.
No doubt. All right, Saran, money lady.
You know it.
Get your guap up, yo.
That's right. So you can reach me on Covered by Saran. That's the website, Facebook, and Instagram. But I specialize in helping people with mastering their money, building generational wealth, not in the brand. Oh, let's just talk about having money, but in practical ways to make it happen, building your own financial bank, all things like that. So I do that on those platforms. I share money tips on a regular basis. Also have actually a money manifestation journal that I share with people. It's at saranbaker.co. You can download it. It's free for you to just get on the journey to start taking action, because mastering your money is not just about talk. It's about taking action. You heard everybody in here talk about we had a prosperity ritual, but everybody who was in that prosperity ritual also had a vehicle that they could receive that money through. And you know, you hear Brother Ali, he talked about it on his page, but so many people out here manifesting, but they don't have no way to receive anything. They don't have any savings account. They don't have a job. They don't have a business. They don't have a side hustle. They're not standing on the corner selling bottled water. I mean, I'm just saying, they don't have a way to receive it. They're just out here with hopes, wishes, and dreams. And so I help people to overcome it. I've had many clients feel like they had a financial psychological freedom, because it's about that. It's mental. All money is mental before you receive it. So again, you can get me at Covered by Saran on Instagram, Facebook, and the website. If you want the free manifestation journal, it's Saran Baker, SARAN Baker, Saran like the rap, .co. That's the landing page, and you can download it for free.
Yeah, you could tell she does this. You feel me? She talk that money, talk crunchy with the money. Talk crunchy with the money.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. One more thing, Ali. And I actually just started a Facebook group called Millionaire Ladies Mob with 4 other financial African-American melanated women who do what I do to help, especially our women, to get our money right. We got to get this money right, ladies. It's called Millionaire Ladies Mob. It's a Facebook group. We starting our live videos coming up this Thursday. So if you want to join in the fun, come on through.
And that's why the women don't need y'all, bros. Y'all be slipping, man. Y'all let these women show y'all up that one way. That's why they act like they don't need you, yo. I'm just keeping it real. Latanya, can you come on? Shake your head if you can. Oh,
She want to come on.
looking now. We got the good doc in the building. I see you too, Anna. Got the good doc in the building. What up,
Hey,
doc?
what's good? What's good? It's good seeing y'all again.
Again. So good, doc. Share a highlight from the event, and then also where people can find you.
I'm pretty much gonna say the same thing everyone else has said. The headache, I had that as well. Just being around like spirits, powerful people, everyone that I met, I got such good energy from them. One of my highlights had to be Jazz's portion. I knew that I have some mediumship abilities. I've been developing them with her.
Understatement. She being mad humble, yo. That's a major understatement.
But I never really had where, I've had feelings, physical feelings, but to have physical movement, I remember just one part of it being able to connect with someone's ancestor or someone's loved one and feeling them actually moving my hand. So that was powerful. I know it was because we were all joined in there together and communing together. So I know that had a lot to do with it. I appreciated the masculine energy that was there. It was just enough. It wasn't too overpowering. Y'all brothers held it down. I had my husband with me, and he's new to all of this. He's open to it, but he's new to it, and he felt comfortable. He even felt comfortable, and we're ready to get back to the next one. We signed up for that September one because I know it's going to be even more things popping. That prosperity ritual, I am enjoying so much hearing all of the testimonials or seeing them in our group, and that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning. And like I said, remember that prosperity is anything that you have favor, any favor. That whenever things work in your favor, that's prosperity. It doesn't have to just be monetary. It's anything that goes in your favor. So I can be reached at The Medicine Woman. It's DAMEDICINEWOMBMAN.com. That's where you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and my website. So that's it.
Appreciate that, good doc. And it was this was one of my highlights, kicking it with your husband. I love a real one who's somewhat skeptical of what he's stepping into. You feel me?
Right.
You know what I mean? He wouldn't have been there if his queen wasn't there. You feel me?
Oh,
but for him to come there and just integrate and he is like one of the people. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, so I had a pleasure bonding with him. And hey, yo, bros, we got to get out here. If y'all know how many females, hey, yo, brothers, where are you at? You're slipping for real. You know what I'm saying? For real. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I don't want to make it a different kind of party. But I appreciate that, Latanya.
Oh, I did want to say one more thing. Danielle. Oh my goodness. Danielle was like in high demand. And she was doing the damn thing. I mean, just to even see, she was like tuned out of everything that was going on at the retreat because she was so tuned in to assisting people to what they wanted to know. And I really appreciate that when people are able to, because a retreat is when you go and you step back and you get time to unwind and wind down. And, we had our master classes, things that you taught Ali in the classes, other classes that we had. But I just noticed that Danielle was at work.
Yeah.
She was at work, and I really appreciate it. I didn't get a chance to reach out to you because I was like, I'll reach out to you later. You was booked and busy, baby.
That long way, yo. And that's I forgot who I was sharing this with, but that's the reason why she is going to master her particular craft, because she has a healthy obsession for it. You know what I mean? That's all she can think about. That's all she wants to do. And you dibblers and dabblers, which is fine, it's hard to master anything when you're on astrology today, on tarot the next day, on crystals the next day. You're not really sticking with that one thing. That's all she care about. I'm gonna just be. It wasn't even nobody to read. She'll still say, "Well, I'm gonna sit over here and do my readings." Everybody was playing the game, but what she was focused on was her reading. That's how you gain mastery, yo, for real.
We had Saran and Queen Chrissy cooking, and Shanice with her. Oh my gosh, Shanice is just a bubble of fun. It was just an amazing time, and I'm looking forward to this mansion you talking about now. I feel like I'm supposed to be in the mansion, so I'm looking forward to this.
Yo, 20 bedrooms, 20 bathrooms, double everything. Hey, yo, that joint is huge, yo. $2.5 million. $2.5 million mansion. Gonna have all the gods in the building, man. We're gonna set that joint on fire.
Absolutely.
You feel me? All right, so Anna, she just came through. Let's go ahead and get Anna in here. Hi, Anna. Oh, let me unmute you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I sure can.
Okay,
Welcome,
hello
welcome.
everyone. Hey redheads, how are you?
Oh, what about the bald heads? Come on, don't leave me out.
The retreat was just totally off the hook for me. Since I've been back, when I came back into Cincinnati that evening, I ran into a woman whose name was Tasha, and that name was brought up during one of the sessions with Jazz, and we talked for maybe 3 hours. I didn't know this woman, but coming back into town, I wanted to get my hands on some ancestor money. So there's a shop called Sweet Sister Splash that's downtown in Cincinnati, and
Shout out to Daphne.
Yeah, and so I said, well, I'm going through downtown to get home, so I may as well just stop here. This is a shop I had been watching on Facebook for over 2 years, and saying I was going to go down there to the shop one day, and I ended up stopping by. And when I walked in the shop, the lady says, "Hey, how are you? I've been waiting for you." And I looked at her. And I says, "Okay, you want to expand on that?" She says, "When you were crossing the street," she said, "I saw such a glow around you. I was saying, I hope she's coming in my shop. I hope she's coming in my shop." So we started talking, and she started telling me about her relationship with her mother. And it sounded so familiar as far as my relationship with my mother. So a lot of the things we talked about and we bounced off of one another, there was some healing that took place there, because as she was talking, chills were running up and down my arms. And then she kept saying, "Well, I'm getting chills just listening to you talk." And that was confirmation for me that the event we had back in the cabin, when we were going inside and then basically reading each other, I was like, this stuff is real. I mean, I know it's real, but I'm actually experiencing it now on the outside, away from everyone. And I got my ancestral money. On the way home, I get a call from someone who I hadn't heard from in probably 8 months. They said, "Can you meet me for lunch? I want to do something with you." I was like, "Sure." And I met them the following day, and they owed me a large sum of money. And for 8 months, I've been chasing this person down, but not being able to connect with them. We met for lunch. They dropped an envelope in my hand. I was sitting there like, wow.
Word.
Yeah. I kid you not. I kid you not. Got home.
Hey, yo, the doc. Hey, I'm sorry, yo. The doc is ill, yo. Yeah,
Look,
she ill that one way.
I'm just speaking the truth. I got home, and there was mail from the past days I had been gone, and there were 2 checks in the mail. Totally unexpected. I was not expecting any money from anyone. The company I bought my car from, evidently I'd overpaid. I didn't know. They sent me back the remaining, balance, a little over $8,000. And I'm thinking like, huh? What is this? What is this? you know, and it's just, oh, it's a lot. It's a lot of healing that took place with me and my little group, my little clan, the Redheads. And
Hey, y'all was stuck together, what y'all? I was like, hey,
I'm
y'all was
sorry,
a
but
clan.
we had an experience, and a lot of confirmation came from them. A lot of answers came to me, and I'm now able to move a little further ahead than I was several months ago, and even up to the date that I came to the event. So I enjoyed myself. I'm flying high right now. I don't want to come down.
Mm.
I do not want to come down. Um, it was a remarkable retreat. Did you say that September sold out?
Man, you came on late. September sold out, but the
Ah,
spirit guide. Hold on, the spirit
okay,
guided me to a mansion.
okay.
So we're actually upgraded. I already booked the cabin that we were going to stay in, like a nice 13 bed. It was a little bit bigger than the one we stayed in. Sold
Okay,
out, booked
okay.
it, but then I contacted the office and we're able to get in the mansion on September 18th. So we actually have more rooms and more general selections available. So if you're a
Beautiful,
past
beautiful.
guest or an accelerator member, if you go to the page soulglowretreat.com, scroll to
Yeah.
the bottom, you'll see a special discount for returning guests and
Okay,
accelerator members. Since we've been on this broadcast, though, we already had one or two pop off. So it
okay.
ain't,
I
it ain't no
mean,
sales boy. If you want to get your joint, make sure to secure that joint as soon as possible. For real,
I
for
will
real.
do that. I will do that. I'm totally in, and I'm so glad that I was vibrating at such a high level that I met my tribe. You
Mm,
guys are my tribe, and like I said, I'm soaring so high right now, and the light is shining, you know, so bright on me. I do not want to come back down to earth right now. I'm
mm,
good. I'm
mm.
good where I am. And thank
Yeah,
you all so much, Jazz. I will definitely be in touch with you, especially since you're so close to me here in the city. And I look forward to some of the tours that we're going to go on. But I'm definitely down for September.
beautiful. Can't wait to see it. It seemed like it's over half of the guests that were from this last one will be at the next one.
Oh yeah,
Already solidified, secure.
yeah. Oh,
Crazy.
one other thing. One other thing. Um, the lighting of the things, the money that was on the altar that morning that we put on the grill. Now I can truly say now I know what burnt money smells like, and it's a pleasant smell. It's a very pleasant smell, and I welcome it. And I was so intrigued by the ceremony when I spoke with my children yesterday. I told them we're going to do March 22nd is supposed to be um, a big event here on the planet. We're actually going into the real New Year, and it also deals with the spring equinox, if I'm not mistaken.
Hmm.
So I told my children, I said, we're going to do a prosperity ritual on March 22nd. And right now I'm in the process of just rounding up everything I need, you know, my candles, my bay leaf, um, my herbs. I'm going to use the little cup that I got from the retreat. And it's a few other things. I took pictures of the altar that Latanya made, so I have a general idea of how to do it. Um, and I'm just looking forward to performing this ritual because, as far as I'm concerned, it's real. It's what's happening because it's when we were outside watching the um, grill burn the money and everything on it. I made a statement. I can't remember who I was talking to, but I said I'm going to make it rain money on me.
Hmm.
And I started laughing because I basically said it jokingly, but that's what's been happening since I've been back here in Cincinnati. Money has literally been raining down on me,
Yeah.
and I'm just I'm on a high right now,
Hey, feel
and
free
I'm
to share
loving
the
it.
wealth. Feel free to share
I'm
the
loving
wealth.
it.
Keep the money
Oh, no
circulating in the
doubt.
community.
Big donations are going to be going out, you know, to those of us who have our businesses. And I was explaining to one of my kinfolk last night. She says, well, you're going to be giving money away. I said, yeah, because I know it's going to come back to me.
Man, talk crunchy. A poor righteous teacher is poverty mindset. People do not get that whatsoever. What you just said, that went straight over their dome. Straight over their dome. Beautiful testimonial, Anna. Beautiful. And I want to say this too, LaTanya. It's funny, or it's not funny, but I'm just using these words. It was supposed to rain that morning. But when you're out there on that grill, it was just enough rain where it didn't put out the fire. You noticed that? But on the way home, when I'm coming back to the O, it was raining.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it subsided just enough for you to burn and do what you had to do.
Yes. Man, that watching that burn like that, just the energy behind that. Oh my goodness.
Powerful.
You just had Nikki out there doing her little money mudra, you know what I mean? Channeling that energy.
You caught it, right? You caught it.
Yeah.
LaTanya, I lit the candle, one of the candles, I put it on my own prosperity altar and I lit it. I had to take a picture on how it burned and I want to send it to you via email or upload it, however the technology is. But I want you to see how that burned. It was like the candle was singing, the flame was singing, the way the movements back and forth. And it was not in proximity to wind or open door or any kind of draft. So that's something that I want you to take a look at. I was like, wow, look at this.
Wow, man. Yeah, I have I'm just overjoyed. I'm just overjoyed because Brother Ali asked me, how did you come up with this? And it was just dropped in my spirit to do it. Like when you all ask, what do you put this on? How do you doing it? Everything that is just dropped. It's not like let me make sure I have the eggs, the 2/3 cup of butter, it's just following and trusting your own spirit. And that is what Brother Ali teaches us. And it hasn't failed me yet. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So you all that are planning on doing your own prosperity rituals, whatever you feel like putting on there, whatever you see fit, whatever your spirit tells you, that's what you put on there.
That's right. Okay.
That's what you put on there. And then just that energy from the smoke, from the flames, and seeing the table, all of that, you recreate that. You recreate that when you do your candle scrying on your own altar. You can recreate and rekindle that exact same energy because you're there. We were all there.
Yes, ma'am.
So any altar that any ritual prosperity ritual that you perform on your own, you recreating that same energy. You just say, hey, okay, it's time for a refresher.
Wow. And if you want to see the actual altar, you have it on your Instagram, don't you, Doc?
Yes, I do. It's on my Instagram, and I believe it's on my Facebook too. I'll go and check and make sure, but it is on the Medicine Woman IG and Facebook. If it's not, I will make sure for it to be there.
Yeah, y'all getting a blessing. I wouldn't share that in the public, so you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I would highly suggest you go over there before she change her mind and take that joint down.
Right. I give a little peek, this is what it would, but it just does not compare to being there in the physical. So, a picture, I can only say, oh, okay, yeah, that's cute. People, oh, that looks nice. It wasn't even about the look.
Powerful, yo. Powerful. Yeah, thank you again for doing that. You and Jazz, yo.
Thank you for allowing me.
Hey, yo, I realized it was like day 3. I was like, man, I ain't really opened my mouth. I was like, I could have just been a guest the way y'all held it down. You feel me?
But as it grows, that's what generally happens. A teacher sits back and watches his students. So man, I don't even have the words. I'm just here.
Well, Ali, we all definitely enjoyed the moments you were quiet. You talking less was a huge blessing to us. So.
Hey, yo, I'm still tripping off you. It's like, oh, you still got it. Something like that. I did so. You was like, oh, you still got it. Okay. Hilarious, yo.
But that was one of the big takeaways for me was everybody, whether we're at the beginning of our path or in the middle, or we've achieved some things, everybody just tapping into the intuition in a different way. Being tuned with ourselves and becoming more confident with ourselves so that way we can take it more public. So that was beautiful working on that.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, I'm surprised ain't nobody said nothing about the karaoke. I was wilding. And I'll say this, 'cause I think Nikki was out there when I made my statement. B was out there, Royce was out there, and King was out there. Me personally, I've never seen karaoke live. Literally never seen karaoke live. And
I
to be
still have
honest, I was
video
like,
on my phone.
what you say?
I have video on my phone.
Oh, you got some incriminating evidence? I knew y'all was gonna record me, even though I told y'all not to. But anyway.
We didn't record you. We didn't get a chance.
Yeah, we didn't get you. We didn't get you.
I wanted
Okay.
to, but you know, out of respect and love.
Yeah, he saw me with my phone up and he told me to put it down.
I was like, I'm on Dave Chappelle, man. Put your own phone up. I'll lock it up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all ain't
No,
about
I'm
to
on
put
All
me out
Things
there.
Entertainment for the upcoming retreat.
But when I said
Comedy
outside
silent.
though, hey, hold on real quick. This is important kind of sort of. It humbled me for real, for real. Outside, I was like, karaoke, that sound mad corny for real, for real. You remember that, Nikki?
Yeah, you did say that.
I said, it sound mad corny. I went upstairs, seen them having fun. It wasn't annoying. I was like, hold on. I sat down, and then it was probably like within 30 minutes, I looked, everybody enjoying themselves. I looked, everybody literally was in the room while y'all did your karaoke. It was only one person missing. Well, we were just doing karaoke. The last night, right before we're about to leave, I think we was up to like midnight or so doing karaoke. And I even got up there and did a song. Shout out to the fellas, you know, because we played a wall, but I was like, man, come on, y'all all getting up there. If I get up there, everybody getting
Oh my
up there.
goodness.
You feel me?
It was an amazing time, man. I was Coco. I was I don't know how many folks I channeled.
Hey, you was everybody. You was the illest DJ. She was like had to
You
do
was
it all and stuff.
Oh my God. I was the DJ. Okay. And all I could do was mimic DJs that I've heard in the past. It was so funny because that is exactly how they be.
You did that. You did that.
It was a great time. I'm looking forward to learning more with everybody here and growing more with everybody here. If this is the beginning, and I've been around Accelerator for a while now, but this is the first retreat that I attended. And we begged for this one. We begged for this one because Ali was like, I don't think it's gonna be no more retreats.
Wasn't gonna do it, yo. I literally wasn't gonna do it.
You don't know how we was manifesting in the background that you was. So I'm looking forward to the next one. I'm looking forward to the surprises that you have. I got my grounding, my necklace on. I didn't had it on since Shanika gave it, gifted us with it. I'm just looking forward to the next classes. I got those trading classes I missed, but
you missed the trading little tutorial?
Yeah, I was still working, so I was in and out. I wasn't able to be all the way in like I needed to be, but I'm there. I'm right there.
And what were you holding up, Nikki? You were holding up number 6. What was that you was holding up?
Yeah, retreat number 6. When you gonna drop the information for that?
I gotta do number 5 first. Like, number 6 ain't guaranteed. You feel me? When they said I wasn't gonna, you gotta think it's been 3 years since I did it.
Yeah.
Then the spirit was like, hey, yo, it's time to do it. And I asked my accelerator members, I was like, hey, yo, y'all want to do another retreat? And got an overwhelming response, even though I already knew I was gonna do it. One spirit told me I knew I was gonna do it. I was just testing the market or whatever. Y'all know the history. Put it out. It's damn near sold out within a week.
Right,
this fourth one, the first cabin literally sold out, and I didn't even announce it. That's what I'm saying. If y'all don't see what's going on, I don't know what else to tell you. You know what I mean? So we upgrading to the mansion. So we definitely have some rooms available. So like I said, soulglowretreat.com. Make sure to cop your joint as soon as possible, yo. But once I start talking about it more, it probably is going to go pretty quickly.
Yeah.
All right. So I appreciate everybody for coming through. I really do. It was a pleasure meeting y'all, seeing you, reconnected with some folks. Like I said, even if I didn't host it, I had nothing to do with it. This is definitely one of the most powerful events I've been a part of. And I'm not saying that lightly. You know what I'm saying? And, usually people aren't usually my favorite. Let's just put it like that. I can actually say I thoroughly enjoy everyone. Like I tell people, I attract some of the coolest spiritual people on the planet, in my opinion. Because everybody there is down to earth and cool, but they're about their spirituality. That's
Yep.
a very unique blend. You get people either real ratchet and real ghetto, not trying to be funny, or you get people that's bougie spiritual, where they like, I say and I'ma stay all day long, and they act like they don't drink, smoke, curse, or do nothing weird. You know what I'm saying? You know how people be. The people that was there, they were themselves, down to earth. We had fun, but we also, raised our vibration as a tribe. And I'm sure everyone can attest to that. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Oh, also, Danielle literally stays like minutes away from where I am in South Florida. So, Danielle, when you come back to town, don't forget to reach out.
Most definitely.
Like literally minutes away from me.
That's crazy. I
Yeah.
see everybody was exchanging numbers and stuff on the last day. Everybody like, what's your number? What's your number? Everybody getting each other's math. That was dope, yo. So you know you really in kindred spirits. You know what I'm saying? So any last words that you want to say, you can go ahead and say it now. If you want to shout out your IG or social media, whatever, the floor is yours. So I'm gonna start with Nikki. You're up. You can say anything or say nothing. It's up to you.
Peace, love, and prosperity to everybody. You can find me on IG at Nikki Love, as spelled down there, 621. And until the next time, mwah.
Peace. No doubt, no doubt. Queen Chrissy.
I'm still just overwhelmed and pretty much speechless, but I thoroughly enjoyed everything. I'm not really a big people person, but it was just like energy, like people, and I enjoyed being around somebody that can resonate with me. Like Saran said before, you don't feel weird when you hearing, you seeing stuff like, what's wrong with this crazy girl over there? So it's like that really felt great. And I am Christy Tanielle on all the platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and even LinkedIn. And I enjoyed everybody. Peace and blessings. And I hope to see you guys again soon.
No, that's peace. That's peace. That's peace. All right. I guess I gotta do it since you're on here. I can't be mean to you, so you know what I'm saying, Shanice.
You talking to me?
Yes.
The shade. Okay. So I'm Shanice Miller, of course, on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Radiance Worldwide. That's my celebrity channel. That's my celebrity nickname. So if y'all having trouble finding me, that's why. And I look forward to seeing y'all again. I don't know if I'll be there in September, but if not, I'll definitely see y'all the following year.
Okay, that's sweet. That's sweet. So I get a little break from you. I can recalibrate, recharge, get ready for you. God, dog, boy.
I'll make sure somebody go live while you're there, so I can get on your behind.
Go have to. Go have to. Appreciate it. Nice meeting you, Shanice. Real rap.
Nice meeting you too.
All right, Danielle.
Again, you can find me on Instagram. I believe I put my panhandle. Yes, it's Danielle Lotus Amore 27. And then my Clubhouse handle name is Danielle LA 27. I put a lot of posts on Instagram if I'm going to be on Clubhouse because I kind of go it by spur of the moment. But that's where I spend a lot of my time between my astrology groups. And actually, I'm getting ready to go on there after we finish up here with my person that will be teaching on about human design. So again, Ali, so much gratitude towards you. And all of y'all such beautiful souls. I appreciate you all. And yes, I am a giving person, but one thing I think, Ali, you've taught me is to learn to tell people no. Because you're right, it does. But I knew I was in a safe place, and I love giving. That is part of who I am. That is part of my soul. And so I knew I was in the right place to give to y'all. So thank you. Love you all. Peace.
Oh, that's so sweet. So sweet. Anna.
Peace and love to everyone, to the family. Much prosperity to everyone. I thoroughly enjoy myself. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone in September. If not then, the following retreat. Again, I didn't mention, but I heard Ali and I believe it was Tanya speak about the headache, and I never get headaches. But I had one when I got back to Cincinnati from this retreat, and I kept asking myself, like, what's going on? Where's this coming from? But then when you guys spoke on it, it made sense to me. It's like, the energy it was so high then, and I'm still carrying it with me now. And that's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing just to know that you can connect with people on that level. So I'm looking forward to plugging in once again in September. And I love each and every one of you guys. I'm so glad that I had the experience with you all. I've been looking for you all for quite some time, and I finally found you.
Wow, that's peace.
Love you
That's
all.
peace.
Peace.
That's peace, yo. And last but not least, the flapjack flipper herself, the money maker Rain herself.
You know, I had to tell my family I cook for y'all. They're like, "You cooked?"
Oh, they be salty.
I come from a family of cooks, and I'm the least talented.
Oh wow.
I wanted to say something else. Like Anna was just saying, I feel like I found the right group of people when I joined the Spiritual Mastery Accelerator. October, September last year, I felt like I had found, I'm like, oh, they understand. We're all on a different level. But when I walked in the room with all of you, I knew I was home. I knew I had been there with you before, and that meant a lot. So I just wanted to add that last tidbit. And you can find me again, Covered by Saran, Facebook, Instagram, and the website. If you want the free manifestation journal, you can go to my webpage, saranbaker.co. You can download it for free. But again, it's nothing like having a family. And then when you have a spiritual family, it just elevates life.
Yes.
Powerful, yo. Appreciate each one of you for coming through, because y'all did not have to come through today, you know what I mean, on this good Saturday. So I immensely appreciate each one of you for coming through. Even you, Shanice, I appreciate
I wasn't gonna come.
I knew you was ready to say something too. I felt it.
Shanice,
No,
I'm
really.
I'm a heckle them while you're not there. I got your back.
Okay, I appreciate you. Carrie, it must live on.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we need somebody to pick on me each retreat now. She set the standard. You feel me? But like I said, if I want to talk to the people that were there first, make sure you secure your spot if you want to get back. My accelerator members and the return guests, make sure you secure your spot as soon as possible. Everyone else, soulglowretreat.com. This is probably the most I'm gonna talk about at length. Y'all know me, I just like mentioning something and keeping it pushing, but I feel it's apropos in this setting to really tell y'all, hey, yo, you know what it is. If your spirit is drawing you, make sure to go secure your spot. If you're iffy, don't know, then don't come. But if your spirit is pulling you, make sure to get your butt there. It's not guaranteed I'm gonna do another one. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna do the one in September. I can't promise you I'm gonna do another one. You feel me? Y'all know my track record. I put it down, I'll let it go and move on to something else. All right. So once again, appreciate everyone immensely. For everybody that didn't come through, I appreciate you as well. For everybody that's watching, everybody watching the playback, I appreciate you as well. Until next time, peace.
Peace, y'all.